Hello, it's Lou Spadoni again, and today I want to speak a little bit on personal reserves that we all have, the personal inner reserves, and how powerful they are, and how they are much more powerful than the average person realizes. But those inner reserves mean nothing if you don't activate them, if you don't use them. We usually only activate our inner reserves when we are severely challenged. Heart attack, stroke, coming back from a heart attack or stroke, coming back from cancer, which I did. And that's when I realized my inner reserves and how strong they were and how I could fight to get back to a normal life. What I'm saying is, I want people to try to use those inner reserves by being aware of them for positive situations, to set goals, to strive for more, to stretch beyond your comfort zone, to take risks. You'll talk to any successful person and they will tell you they had to take risks throughout their whole career, because if they didn't, it's like walking on a treadmill. You don't get anywhere. Taking a risk is like walking into a dark room, not knowing where the light switch is, and then eventually finding it. And then moving into another dark room, moving around until you find the light switch, and then moving to another. You can't always reach around and find the light switch before you walk into that dark room. One of the keys is to understand the strength of your personal inner reserves and use them for positive things you want in your life. They are there, but if you don't activate them, they don't come up to the surface by themselves. They only come up typically in a severe challenge when we have to reach deeply. But we can also use them for positive things. For a number of years, I was a career coach and a career counselor for key executives, and most of them had been in the same company for 20 years or so, and were terribly unhappy or at the risk of being fired or being replaced or being downsized, but they wouldn't leave, they wouldn't even look for other jobs because their comfort zone of staying in that one situation was so strong that they refused to look for something else because, again, they were married to that comfort zone. And over the years, the thousands of men that I worked with, I would say almost all of them came back to me after I would give them the courage and the tools to move on to something better and say, thank you so much. Now I can give something back to life and I can enjoy myself, and I enjoy getting up and going to work every day. I never would have left my company had I not spoken to you, and you made me see the light. So I want you to realize that in life, it's not about holding steady. It's not about walking on a treadmill. It's about challenging yourself to be more, because if you're not growing, you're slowing. And all I'm saying to you is, I want you to learn to be comfortable in the discomfort zone, because if you don't, you can't grow. And I want you to be willing to win. Thank you. We'll talk again soon.